Yeah, I don't know, but like I think my cantrip split works. I would love to have a third opt, but I'm not super sure what to cut. I think all the other cards are kinda soft locked at this point. Maybe I could have been a bit more aggressive against the goblins, but I don't know. I think that the huge mistake was probably the previous game. Then of course they had double sword. Like when you plan to, when you have 6 counter spells, they have no swords. They just have pressure. When you just have 1 counter, they have 2 swords. It's always like this. Never lucky. Keep. Plus, like Cabal Therapy is backbreaking against the deck, especially post-board. Like post-board, if you don't expect Cabal Therapy and they have it, it's really tough because you tend to side out card advantage cards, so you end up with your top deck, especially if they have also the removals. I think on Magical Line, like Dreadnought is public enemy #1, so like people are a bit over prepared to not lose to the matchup. So we're looking for the Splinter Twin combo. I think I take these. Worst would be, of course, that they start with a lucky or an aggressive start. Okay, first go. I can survive. The Shodan port. Okay. I gamble on drawing a land in 3 cards. Okay, that's a good gamble. I think I want to shuffle these, drawing something like either a land or a dreadnought, but I don't think those cards were good considering my situation. I already have cash. There was a land, but I think we have ways to find it. Okay. Out of Druids, sure. Usually Oath is, like the first one is more than the Dreadnought and I can stifle the second one, or the second one is just irrelevant because I have the Dreadnought as I said, so... Okay, I think I will impulse for the Dreadnought. I mean, I take the AK. I think I want to start with Opt. Do I need a Stifle? No, I keep the Stifle, just in case, I don't know. Another Vision Charm, foil. I think I probably take Vision and foil. Starting with foil. I think I have foil and thwart, and eventually even a Stifle, so this game is unlosable now. I think the matchup versus what Ponza is fine. Okay. So I like the Dominates for the manlands, I like Tsabo, I like Annuls, usually Side Out, like the accumulated knowledge, I don't think they are very good, mostly because they plan to like control my, maybe Flash of Insight is worse, maybe like this is worse. Maybe I would just keep the opts. Sure. We said we always keep one lander, so I think I keep this as well. Yeah, starts with Mox. Always scary. Sphere, okay. We're gonna play a tough one. We need to do lands mostly, like we kept one lander and... Okay. The good thing is the clock should not be very problematic. Okay, we draw the second land, nice. Oh, okay. What is this? Call of the Earth, okay. Land please? Oh, nice, nice. Okay, you can go. Third port? Holy. But I guess if they... Okay, they don't. Smart. I think land is what I'm looking for. The island. I take the island. What are they looking to do? Just VD Paul, thank you for the follow, welcome. First follower of the day. I think I should have like there was a line, maybe next turn we can do that. I can Vision Charm this on step and then do stuff depending on what they do, of course. I feel bad to lose okay, now they have triple port though, so Maybe it's not the right time. And maybe next turn we can do something with this gush. Hmm. Okay. If they have double naturalize, but can they cast it? Yeah, they can. They can. Okay. But apart from double naturalize, I don't think I see any other line. Okay. They try with not a very good attempt. Can I attack? So I guess if they tap 2, I can stifle these. I think my best shot is just pass here. Pass and make the land drops. As I said, I lose to double naturalize, but it's fine. Okay. Oof. Stifle. So good magic card. Okay. Raging Goblin. Okay, I keep. If they are goblins, I can consider to foil the Lucky. The thing is, should I pitch the accumulated with the foil? Maybe. Maybe. Bloodsign Admire. It looks like they are goblin. They move to 6. Mountain. Very cool mountain, a Mercadian one. Jackal Pup. I think this resolves. This will deal an infinite amount of damage, but I still think this is fine. Like, it's not that it's fine, but I don't want to commit my foil to it right now. Okay, this can work. Okay, oh, I need to draw the other piece. Well, should they play the island? I think so. Lightning bolt. Okay, so I think I should keep the island in hand. Maybe I can just play it since I have counter spell. What's better? I think I will just choose that the mountains are forests or plains. Plains I think is more tilting. Choose a land type. I think that mountains, okay, are Islands. Okay, so we both have islands. What do you think? You like your islands? That's super cool. I think I usually never use this card in this mode, but it's something that comes up sometimes. Here I eat one of their top decks. Plus, if they have like Bull Lightning, like there are a lot of cards that are influenced by these, and I can always foil. Like I think now I have double foil because I can foil 2 draw steps, so there is no card that beats me in this spot. Okay, those 5. Cut those 5. I'm not sure about intuition. I think intuition might be fine. Got another flash. Flash is, as you saw, flash is tough to cast at times. Looking for something a bit more spell intensive. Okay, I think to keep this, put back 1 foil. They also move to 6. Goblin Patrol. I think I pass. If they pay the Echo, I might consider to Chain of Vapor it. Maybe they are 1 lander. Yeah, they gave me priority. I think I want to impulse to use my mana better. I might also, like, I think what was I saying? I think like getting a Gush is not terrible here. I can buy a Gush. No Fanatic, okay. I think I take the Dreadnought in this spot. Okay, as I said, like Gush I like. So I need to shuffle. Next turn. I don't know, like I don't really love to play the naked Dreadnought. Okay, slightly better. So maybe we can wait 1 turn. We are still at 20. They're missing land drops. I'm not always sure on how many things I should play around. Now they are tapped out. I think I will just play Dreadnought plus Stifle. I think this is fine. No Mock Salvage, okay. I think the like super anxious list with the 4 Mock Salvage and stuff like that, they shouldn't really care. Second Overload 100%. Otherwise, they don't let the Goblin Patrol die. What? What? Due, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Okay. We got lucky they didn't have the classic hand with double protection. Yeah, I don't know about people playing Burn. I think like if you play Premodern and play Burn, is like I don't know. Like going to the best pizzeria in the world and get the stock pizza. Okay, like you probably eat well, but I'm not sure people having fun playing 1/1s that attacks for 1 and 3 damage face. Goblin I stand it a bit better because the goblins at least they have their own stuff, style, etc. But Burn is just 1 mana 3 damage, 2 mana 3 damage, 1 mana 1/1. 1 mana 2/1. Wow, that's a strong one. So I don't know. Of course, like I'm no blame if you like to play Burn, but I can keep this. It's not awesome, but we have the Chain of Vapor. Sky Shroud expands, so we're against Replenish, I think. Yes. Yeah, but like the deck is not even like what's the nostalgia? Like, just the nostalgia of shooting opponent's face. Intuition. Okay, you can do your intuition. I think playing something, everything else is just better than Burn. Mostly because I think the game plan becomes boring after like 3 matches. The first game you're like, yeah, I'm shooting, but then I am 3U, 3U, 3U. I think you can have a Decree of Silence. Go. Operations. I think it's fine. So I know there is an island on top, so I might as well just play the island. Mm-hmm. Okay, so no more decree for you. Okay. Discards intuition. Seed of cleansing, I think it's fine. Okay, I mean, I think the island is fine to draw, even if we're probably gonna foil Hardcast foil. Hopefully they don't kill me with the Seed of Cleansing. Parallax. I think I need to... I can also bounce the Deep Allegiance, let this resolve. Maybe. I'm not particularly in a rush of doing anything, I think, so... Of course I have regrets. Now I need to remember the card I click is the card I take, and there is no other like possibility. So I think I take the Flash of Insight, and I pass. I draw an island, play the islands, I go. Yeah, I think it's fine. Like the ban of Parallax Tide for sure helped the format. Attunement, okay. I think any order and shuffle. Now we pass. I'm not sure how I lose this game, to be honest. I think something must happen, but next turn I can just play Dreadnought protected. Okay. Is this even relevant? This will die, this will die. I just take some damage. I think a counter mostly to have less problems in general. So I think if I lose this game, it's totally on me. I will just fetch another counter spell. And now I need to remember, so I'm not sure if Impulse is the last one or the first one now, but I don't know if it is relevant. I will phase this out, so they need to Seal of Cleansing. I will stifle the Seal of Cleansing. We should be fine. They can't even play Abeyance plus anything, so I should be fine like this. I don't care, I have Stifle. I can still beat Abeyance. Okay, post board. What do we want? I think like Brain Freeze is not horrible. Annuls, Intuition. Grandissimo, ciao. Dominate. So I can remove the Powder Keg. I think I'm also fine cutting a couple of Dreadnoughts and a couple of Stifles if my plan is to Brain Freeze them. Just want to check if they play. Alright, they are supposed to play just Blessing. They shouldn't. They play Meddling Mage and Exalted Angel. Should I play the Dominates? No, I think I can just try to counterspell those. They're gonna Meddling Mage my Dreadnought anyway, so we should be fine. Okay. Touching a planes to play around Stifle, that's cute. Play the island mostly because I have Gush. I also have accumulated, so shouldn't be super worried, I think. Yeah, okay, let's draw first. Then draw with the opt. I think I keep the Dreadnought. Okay, that's helpful. I think we can beat like 2. We can't beat 3, but I think it's fine. And if they have a third one, it's fine. I drew 3 at least. Tapping 4 mana to resolve a spell. Okay. Moving on. The classic, like, when you play good you win, when you play bad you lose. That's how the deck works. Let's try to play good when you play this deck, otherwise you lose. I'm still not super sure how to, like, deal with tribal decks that then they have like, I think red black goblins is probably something I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I think it's fine, like, because each time you punt, you probably learn something. At least this has been my experience often. Or they just have triple swords. When they have triple swords, it's fine. Figo. Yeah, I mean, of course, you go all in on your creature that usually requires you 2 cards. So I think accumulated knowledge helps you like winning games that you maybe that you should lose, because like if you're lucky with knowledge you can just rebuild and then draw infinite cards. Negator 87. I already heard this username. Okay. Classic unbeatable busted end. I think I portent and shuffle. Land please. Land one time. Okay. No Duras one time. Wild growth, okay. Enchantress, okay, nice. I'm happy to face Enchantress mostly because I think I have unconventional plans. And I want to experiment. Hopefully next turn I just play a spell. Okay. They look dubious on what to do. I think after this game 1 I will go to the bathroom and drink my monster so I can think slightly sharper. I think I wanted to test against Enchantress. I can also propose my opponent to play a couple more matches after this. The exploration, okay. Okay. What is the worst that can happen? Okay, this is not super important. I guess the worst is another Serra Sanctum, okay. Into like triple swords. Seal of Cleansing. I think I can just gush. And that resolves. Like, they needed to have double Serra though. I don't know, maybe it was fine to foil. Gotian. Wild Growth. Exploration. Parallax Wave. Okay. Wow, I'm not sure, maybe I should have countered the seal. The thing is, if they had anything else, would have lost. Now, post board, I think I have a strong plan. Non ho fatto foil su seal, boh, ha 4 mani in pool. Se ho spiga perdo, cioè perdi di uno spot. Boh, ho detto fado un altro turno, avevo Vision Charm. Perché non potevo fare entrambe le cose, non potevo fare sia foil sia Vision. Perché ero corto di un mana, cioè se lui, ovviamente se lui è sveglio e mi fa andare, mi fa cambiare fase. E no, non riuscivo a far tutto, purtroppo. usually side like these. Cioè ci stava a fare foil e dire, boh, se non c'ha niente, pace, speriamo che non ce l'abbia. Forse ci stava, eh. Non so se lo battevo... Se lo battevo palescenza, però... Seed time, what do they have? I'm not gonna... I hate to take a land, but I think we need to take a land here. I think with the plan post board is to make all the land drops possible. Mirri. Just blessing, okay? Okay, they had nothing. We got lucky, they usually punish me with 2 spells. But I think Minis guard is very strong, like each turn means they can do what they want. Should they play Flash of Inside? I think it's... I think we can pass, like we have no rush of doing anything for now. I think we'll play Gush, Hardcast Gush. Collections is fine. Maybe we should have countered the Opalations, I'm not super sure. I'm worried about losing to random stuff. Okay, this is actually very strong. I need to calibrate it though. Okay. Hmm. So I need to choose one first. The one I will choose is probably the accumulated knowledge. And then I put those on the bottom. So bottom, 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 bottom. Okay. I do want the Dreadnought. I think I can cut the Dreadnought for a Vision Charm. The rest I think is good. I think this is exactly how I want to play. I forgot to check if they had I will check quickly if they have defense grid. So it looks like they don't have any Xantid Swarm. So I think I will just cut the Essence Flares to add a couple of Vision Charm to give the Mill Plan consistency. Looks like they don't run any Xantid Swarm. They have 3 defense grid though. So I might want the Powder Keg. Cutting Vision. Just in case. I think Powder Keg X2 is not terrible. Sure. been a long way to do our stuff, but eventually. I think we'll draw land, or hopefully. This big one. Parallax wave, I think it's irrelevant. Second me this guy, the guy boring. Shit. Sad thing is I need to thwart. So if we spike a foil off the top. No foil. Okay. First accumulated. At this point, I'll let them draw. I'm having a doubt. Can they play Starting Grove? Okay. Yeah, okay. I messed it up somewhere. I'm not super sure where, but I think I messed it up. I should have probably, like, I think I had a window in response to their draws. I think here was this was my mistake. I should have countered here. I should have, sorry, play bounce spell plus yeah, I think bounce spell plus brain freeze here. This was my window. I think I missed this, and I realized, because I realized later that even if they have double gas blessing in hand, they can just reshuffle. While if I do here in this window, they can't really answer. So I think on paper I wouldn't have missed this. Here on Magical Line, you know, with the clicking is a bit more convoluted. But I think if I do here in response to this, I win, because I either win or lose. Because if they have just blessing in the deck, that's fine. Like it means I can't win. But if they have it in their hand, if they have both in their hand, I win a spot. So I think this was my mistake. Okay, all right. Cool to lose against Enchantress. As always, we learn something, so I'm always happy to do like this. I'm not sure about intuition. I think I had intuition for this matchup specifically, but I think maybe just another brain freeze can work. Triple accumulated. Okay, I think I keep the triple accumulated. So you go. Should I look for my land drop, maybe? Okay. Never punished. And the blue-white control shouldn't play accumulated as well. I think we'll just draw 2. Oh. Okay. I'll take the vision charm. That's boring. I think I need to... I can impulse for a land drop. Where are my land drops? Then I think I take the portent. Feels bad to shuffle away the 4th accumulated, but I don't think I need that. I have to play Factor Fiction, I think it's fine. I can grind Factor Fiction. No Factor Fiction, okay. I think I discard the chain. Okay, good thing to learn they have the manlands. Will I find my Dreadnought in the next future? Okay. I like probably to do like these. I draw 1 and I flash of insight, I guess, for another counter spell. I can beat 3 interaction, 4 if we are lucky. The premier land drop, yes, okay. You can go then. Yeah, I think it's fine. Humility, che palle. Humility. Va bene. Va bene. Stand still. No, una catena l'ho scartata. Devo avere ancora una catena. Cerchiamo. Sto bene, devo fare catena. Devo fare un sacco di robe. Sbatti. Cioè, devo fare stifle. Devo fare... Allora, io attacco, faccio catena. Catena. La cosa bella è che poi lui va 1, quindi poi non può ritirare questa. Ci sta. Boh, cominciamo? Mi aspettavo doppio counter. Posso anche far vincere, però lui poi mi ritira umility. E... se non è stiflabile. Non doveva avere il secondo counter spell, ci sta. Ora cambia tutto. Vediamo queste, penso anche un paio di annull. Ma questa non è male in realtà. Siamo fuori country piccoli. Le catene. Tipo 3 Dreadnought e 3 Stifle. No, gli Stifle in realtà non sono malissimo. Ci sta a cattarne uno. Cioè Extinction Charm, boh, ci sta a cattarne un paio. Piuttosto tengo, metto dentro un Opt. Opt e Stifle. Penso. Castle Divisions. I like Vision to protect Sabo Web. But I can also cut all the vision. Yeah, I can keep opts. Alright, let's keep one. One is fine. Okay. Yeah, we have the land drops, so we're fine. Pink Vision is still fine to mill 4, basically. I should have probably played the powder keg because I don't want to get under a null. We'll see. Impulse. Vivacious though, thank you for the follow. Appreciate. Should I stifle the fetch? Probably. Just restrain the mana. Okay. Fine. I'm more worried about these than these for the clock than like if this was Grizzly Bear, I would have been the same worried. I need foil. Interesting. Four peak. That's not exactly my jam, but I can understand why people play peak. I'd rather just guess what they have, and because I think when I don't guess, it's always the worst possible combination of cards. So I think I'm fine not peeking. Only good cards. Fuck. Okay, so I think those are the worst. Oh, this card is very strong. So maybe like these. We'll take those for sure, or at least I deny some draws for them. Hey, they take these. I don't know if Landseal is popular in 4th season. I don't think Landseal is a very good deck though. So they kept Powder Keg, Land, and Counterspell. Okay. Like Powder Keg is not even this good in this matchup. Like I think you have ways to counter the Decree. Powder Keg does nothing. Okay, nice. I think third Subweb would be probably what I'm looking for if I would edge his matchup. Yeah, I mean I think Magical Line trophies, like he shouldn't build your house on Magic Online trophies like results. I don't think this deck has a good matchup against red decks, so that's why I don't think it's incredibly good. We threw the Dreadnought. Probably the worst draw in the deck, the card I didn't want to draw. Do you want another Gush? Maybe. Stifle. So how many cards? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 per 3, 18. I think maybe I try to go for it. Counter spell. This is a dominate. Cinque, 6, 7, 8. 8 per 3, 24. Maybe I just foil this. Yeah. Always work. Always works. Now, do I want to... I might want to cut this one, and to be honest, it doesn't feel very appealing. Seems a bit... Although Vision Charm was actually good instead. Maybe cutting the chains maybe is a bit aggressive. I still want probably a chain. Only for Meddling Mage, I think that's the only card I want to chain. Maybe one is fine. But still having one is relevant. Yeah, they helped a lot. I thought they... Like, because the first Brain Freeze is always the unpredictable one. Then game 2 and 3, you kind of play around it. But I like the fact that post-board you can basically transform into a control deck. I'm thinking that maybe I want an island in the sideboard. It's either that or Morphling, one of the two. Yeah, play your fetch. Okay. Land. Okay. I think I pass and I can impulse for a land. One Brain Freeze in the main. I don't know. I know that someone likes to play the Brain Freeze in the main, but I don't think it's good. No bueno, no bueno. Either I play like a wish. Triple land, interesting. I think I keep the triple land. Eventually, if I need action, I can always impulse, but this matchup is mostly about playing the lands out. Especially because we have the Brain Freeze, so... Okay. When you play like this, I love you. Now, I think I can take 2 more damage, and then we attempt to dominate. Dominate plus counter. So I'm looking for a counter here. I like to gamble too much. They didn't do the land drop, so I think I will just play the flash. Full cost Flash of Insight. Take the Stifle. I maybe should have taken the land. Would have been slightly better. Morphling. Yeah, I like the Morphling. I think I want to try it. I know Legacy Council like the Morphling, so I like to trust my followers. Dust Bowl, okay. Yeah. Thank you, thank you. I think I can pitch 2 lands. They can have second mana leak, but okay. They don't? There's words, maybe? Second mana leak, okay. Boring. Okay, there is the Brain Freeze. I need to not be dead to the Mishras though. They already used 2 mana leaks. I think we're looking for Tsabo. Tsabo Web. I look at 10 cards, so... Not Tsabo Web. There is another Dominate. Okay, take the Dominate. Tsabo Web. Okay, just pause. But it was worth to exchange for a counter spell mostly because this card draws as it enters, so I don't mind. Enchant. I think a Gash plus foil. Okay. I played a bit impulsively, but I think I like to not like to slow down the clock mostly. So Sword Supplanter is a card without text. Medley Mage is super annoying, but I think I can steal that. Or counterspell it. Steal or counterspell. Counterspell. Then Chain of Vapor. Brain Freeze, okay. I think it's fine. Like, I think I'm good at doing fourth piles. Okay. Rodrigo, welcome for the ride. Thank you for the ride. Welcome, people. We're just resolving intuition for triple accumulated in STIFLENOUGH. So life is good. Towards to plowshares. Okay. Yeah, the European Magic Cup was fine. I enjoyed it, yes. I had an unexpected fun. Usually don't have a lot of fun in those events, but my team was chill and everything was run good, so I can't really complain. I forgot what I wanted to draw. I think I want to draw counter. What I can do next turn. This turn let's just play Island Go. Not exactly the counter I aim to draw, but I think it's fine. Just need to be sure we are not the one who is decking. Okay, 21. Okay, there goes the last counter. Funny enough, we can beat everything basically. We can beat Just Blessing, double Just Blessing. Okay, blue-white control, easy matchup, especially possible with this configuration. At least like the intuition shined. Before one this league, I think I should have 5-0 if I played correctly. This deck is much more complicated online than on paper, because on paper, like the fact that you are touching the cards make these cards and a couple of more cards different. While on Magic Online, like you need to yield. Say yes, say yes, say yes. So you need to really plan your like window ahead. I think I should have won that match, because I know what to do, like on the abstract. I just didn't calculated my window to click. But it's fine, that's a bit copium, so I take the 4-1, and I hope you appreciated this league. And I wait for you in the comments. See you tomorrow with the other video.